All right, we're going to go ahead and roll into our post-race media availability for today's Great Glips 250 here at Michigan International Speedway. And we've now been joined by our second place finisher, driver of the number 9 Napa Chevrolet, Chase Elliott. And Chase, a really solid day for your team. You would most likely prefer to be in victory lane, but at the end of the day, especially considering the overall season, second place has to feel good after, today's race.
I'll be honest, second does not feel good, to me at least. I thought we had a car good enough to compete today, and didn't make it across the line fast or in time for qualifying, or we had a speed that was fast enough to have a good effort there instead of starting where we did. So I thought to battle our way up through there. Had a couple instances there in the race where you get in the wrong lane and fall back and so on and so forth, and kind of play the cat and mouse game, and finally got ourselves into position there. Had 2 even-numbered restarts where we were 6th and 4th. That put us in position there to have an opportunity on that last restart. And obviously the 22 would have been really hard to beat today, I think. And Kevin kind of got into him on accident and moved him up the racetrack. And obviously that opened up our opportunity to have a shot at the win. So even though we had a shot, it wasn't as gratifying as it would have been to pass those guys for real and get out front the correct way. So still work to do.
Okay, we'll take questions for Chase. If you have one, please raise your hand and state your name and affiliation, and we'll start with Reed.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Chase, from what you were saying out here and in Victory Lane, did it really come down at the very end there to a case of Kyle's experience versus your lack of experience?
Yeah, I'm sure it was. He's just obviously really good at what he does, and I really don't have an excuse for you. So yeah, he outran me.
All right, we'll go to Zach.
Zach Albert, NASCAR.com. Chase, when the 22 and the 88 got together, what was your reaction? Did you almost kind of forecast or foresee that they might wind up getting together as hard as they were racing?
I don't know. I mean, it can happen at any given point, and we see that every week. And you have a guy on your outside. It's the car on the inside is at a large, disadvantage, especially depending upon how much he crowds you. So that can happen. No, I didn't really foresee it happening. Not with those two, but you're racing hard for a win, and people make mistakes, but they made a mistake, but they didn't wreck, and that's the difference there.
All right, go ahead.
Kyle Bukrefke, the fourth turn. Chase, you're getting closer and closer to your first win of the season. Knowing that next week's a standalone, are you feeling pretty good about that?
Not really. I would much rather outrun people when we're here at a companion event, to be honest with you, just so I don't have to listen to questions like that, after a race up there. But that's just me. I enjoy racing. Companion weekends, I think it's good for everybody, and definitely makes you feel better if you are able to outrun all the guys at those races.
All right, any final questions for Chase? All right, Chase, thanks for your time this afternoon.